So today I'm very happy to be unboxing the latest Pro controller from Aim Controllers, which they sent out for my review. So let's take a closer look at this controller because there's some cool features of this new controller that you guys are definitely gonna be interested in. So let's go ahead and unbox it now. All right, and here we go. Nice. And as you guys can see here, it's got a custom design to it. Looks really cool. It's black and red. Really like the design. So this particular controller has the red buttons on it. And taking a look at the back, this is where the custom controller part comes in. You have 4 paddles, which is really great. Some custom controllers only come with 2. This controller from Aim Controllers comes with 4, which is really nice. And they're all fully customizable. You could map them pretty much to any button except for L2 and R2. Now, before I get into all the features, let's look at what else is in the box. So of course included is 2 thumbsticks right off the bat, and these are gonna go right here. So as you can see here, the thumbsticks are customizable. You can replace them as needed. So let me go ahead and put these on. As we can see here, it's got like a pentagon design that you can pretty much snap in. There we go, easy as that. And now I'm gonna go ahead and throw on the second thumbstick. And both these thumbsticks are the same height. So you do get a total of 4 of these standard size thumbsticks, but then you get these additional thumbsticks. You get 2 pairs of the red and then a pair of the black thumbsticks here. So let's take a closer look at this. So you do get a pair of these taller thumbsticks. And I don't know if you could tell right away, but the texture on them is different. So I'm gonna swap out this one on the right with a taller one just to see how it looks. And here we go, on the right, you see the taller thumbstick that's going to be excellent for games such as Warzone. If you're, trying to aim with sniper rifles and so on, definitely recommend the taller thumbstick there. And now if you wanted to give your controller a different look, you have a pair of the shorter thumbsticks, you see right here on the left, and then you have the taller thumbsticks on the right. And again, the one on the left is more textured than the one on the right here. So I'm gonna try the controller out with these red thumbsticks to see how it looks. And here we go. As you can see, this Aim controller is highly customizable. You can put some red thumbsticks on top if you want. And again, one is shorter and one is longer. All right, let's take a look and see what's inside this box. So first off, they give you a really nice custom braided controller, and the color matches the custom controller. So it goes really well with the red on the controller. And yeah, it looks like a really nice cable. It's gonna last you a long time. And of course, it's USB-C on one side and USB-A on the other side. And then they give you a small tool in case you needed to reset your controller for whatever reason. There is a little hole here that you can just press down with this tool, and that will reset your controller in case you're having any problems with it. And finally, they include a nice Aim Controllers sticker. All right, so other than the custom design and the fact that you can replace the thumbsticks, you may be asking yourself, what makes this controller special? And we just need to take a look at the back here to know right away what's special about the controller. It's these 4 paddles here. And one important thing about a custom controller is how you can remap these paddles. Because on some custom controllers, it's kind of complicated to do so. In the past, I had custom controllers that require you to have a special key that allows you to remap the buttons. If you lose that key, then you won't be able to remap it, which is terrible. And most recently with Sony's DualSense Edge controller, a lot of people want to use that controller with the PC, but Sony does not have a good solution for remapping the paddles on a PC, or even to allow them to work, because your Windows PC just thinks it's a regular controller. And in order to get those paddles to work, you'll either have to own a PS5, which some people don't, without either purchasing some third-party software or fooling around with some configurations on their gaming platform, which would only work for that platform and not other gaming platforms. So I'm very happy that Aim Controllers has a good solution to this, and it's included in this little handout here that comes with your controller. And it's a remapping guide, and it's very simple. In order to remap your paddles in the back here, all you have to do is hold down the bottom 2 paddles for 5 seconds. Then you're gonna hold the button you wanna remap with that particular paddle for 2 seconds, and you keep doing that for all the paddles you want to remap. Finally, you hold on those same 2 bottom paddles for 5 seconds and you're done. You can remap any button to the paddles except for L2 and R2. Great solution, Aim Controllers. My hat's off to you. And another thing I like about this controller is the texture on the paddles here. That's gonna help you to have a good grip on the paddles as you're using the controller and playing. I do wanna point out that although this particular controller doesn't have the aim back grip, you can customize your controller with the aim back grip. And this is gonna help in case you have sweaty hands. It's gonna allow you to have a better grip on your controller. So definitely look out for that if you're customizing an Aim controller. So what else is special about this custom PS5 controller from Aim Controllers? Well, that's gonna be the bumpers you see on top here, as well as these triggers. For the bumpers, you may not notice much of a difference, but they do have a digital mechanism underneath. This is gonna have a much better response time than your regular PS5 controller. The other feature is the smart triggers you see right here. You see there's a little slider button right here that switches between your traditional full trigger haptic feedback, which is gonna be nice to use in a lot of games that have that haptic feedback. But if you're playing a game like Warzone where you want the fastest response possible and you want a digital short tap instead of this long trigger pull, then all you need to do is slide this button outwards, just like you see there. Same thing on the other side. And now with that simple switch, you're now using a true digital short click trigger. So you can see there, that's gonna enable you to shoot your guns really fast. And the best way I can describe it is it feels like you're clicking on a mouse button. So it's like a really quick click, and that's gonna use a digital triggers, which is gonna give you a huge advantage when playing your games, along with the custom paddles you see in the back here. And on top of all these features, I didn't know this, but Aim Controllers is the only custom controller company that gives you a lifetime warranty on all the modified parts of your controller. That's really great.